Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you how to get colder AC in your car. If you want colder air conditioning, if you want faster, more effective air conditioning, then I'm going to go over 6 simple things that will help you get just what you're looking for. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 1 is to turn off unneeded vents. Now, your car likely has many vents, and you probably have all of those vents open. But here's the thing, if you are pretty much the only one in the car most of the time, then all of those other vents are wasting the air conditioning on other parts of the car that you are probably never going to feel when you're driving. So basically, your air conditioner pumps out cold air into the car. It releases cold air into the car, and it releases it at a set amount of pressure. Okay, now depending on the fan speed, higher fan speed is going to equal higher pressure. Lower fan speed is going to equal lower pressure. If you have your air conditioning cranked at the highest fan speed and the lowest temperature, and you close the passenger side vents, that means that more of that pressure from the air conditioner is going to be transferred to your vents. If you close the rear vents as well, more of the pressure from the air conditioner will then again be transferred to your vents. So if you want to feel colder, if you want to feel colder air conditioning, one of the key factors is to close the unneeded vents. And then when you close those unneeded vents, more of the air conditioning will get to you. Therefore, you're going to have better, more effective air conditioning that definitely feels colder. Number 2, I have some notes down here that I'm referring to. Number 2 is to park in the shade. Now, let me explain this one. Most people don't think about this. Your air conditioning temperature is relative to the car inside of, to the air inside of the car, okay? To the temperature of the air inside of the car. So what that means is that your air conditioner will send out air at a set temperature, but the moment that that cold air enters the car into this area, it's going to mix with the warmer air. So what happens is this: if I park in the sun and my car is, the air inside of my car is super hot, when I turn on the air conditioner, that cold air is going to mix with the hot air, creating sort of a medium temperatured air, okay? Instead, if I were to park in the shade, that cold air is going to mix with cooler air. Instead of boiling hot air, it's going to mix with cooler air. Therefore, it's going to create a colder air temperature inside of the car much faster. So basically, if you park in the shade, you'll decrease the sitting air temperature of the air that's sitting in your car. Therefore, when you turn on the air conditioner and that air conditioner air mixes with this air in the car, it's going to produce colder air because it's all relative. When it mixes, if it mixes with colder air, the overall temperature is going to be colder. The third thing that you can do to get colder air conditioner in the car, to get colder AC in the car, is to not floor the gas pedal. Now here's the thing, your air conditioner uses some power from the car. And when you floor the gas pedal, you're pretty much taking all of your engine's power and sending it to the engine, sending it to the wheels, sending it to the drivetrain, which takes away power from your air conditioner. In many modern cars, when you floor the gas pedal, when you're at wide open throttle, many modern cars will actually just cut off the air conditioner temporarily, cut off the power to the air conditioner temporarily. So that means if you're flooring the gas pedal, not only are you potentially just reducing the air conditioner's power, but you're possibly even eliminating the air conditioner's power temporarily if you're in one of these modern cars that has this feature. So don't floor the gas pedal. Therefore, more of the engine's power will end up translating to the air conditioner, and not all of it will be used for the wheels and the drivetrain and the engine power for the speed of the car. All right, moving forward, number 4 is to make sure that your AC refrigerant is not low. Your air conditioner produces cold air using something called refrigerant, okay? Now, if the refrigerant in your car is low, your air conditioner will not produce that cold air, or it will not be as cold as it should be or as it can be. Make sure that your AC refrigerant is nice and topped up, and it will ensure that your air conditioner has exactly what it needs to produce that cold air for your car that you desire when you crank that AC to the lowest temperature and the highest fan speed. Moving forward, number 5, the 5th thing that you can do for colder air, for colder AC, for colder air from your air conditioner, is to force out the warm air. Now, just like I spoke about before when I talked about parking in the shade, the air conditioner air temperature is relative as soon as it enters your car and mixes with the temperature of the air in your car. So if you force out the warm air from your car, if you let out the warm air from your car, that air conditioner air will come into the car and mix with cooler air, not warmer air, and it's going to produce a cooler feeling for you. Now, there are a few ways to do this. Some people just like to roll their windows down and drive with their windows down for a bit, but one of the most effective things that you can do is roll down your passenger window, and before you start driving, open and close your driver's side door multiple times. What that's going to do, and if your passenger window is the only thing that's rolled down, just roll it down, like halfway or something like that. It's going to actually take that air and it's going to just force it out of your passenger window. So you're going to be forcing out the warm air out of your car, therefore making it easier for your air conditioner to produce colder air. Last but not least, number 6, the 6th thing that you can do to get colder AC in your car is to make sure that the air conditioner components are working properly. Your air conditioner is actually made up of many different mechanical and electronic components. Something like the AC compressor clutch is very important to make the air conditioner run. There are belts that are involved. There's a lot of things that are involved. And in order to make sure that your air conditioner is running properly, the components, both mechanical and electronic, should be functioning properly. So check it out yourself, or get someone that knows what they're looking for or looking at to check it out, or do some research, and see what you might be looking for, but make sure that the AC components are working properly, because they work together to produce this amazingly cold air. And that's basically it. In this video, I've told you how to get colder air, how to get colder AC in your car with 6 simple steps. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.